Hey, this is Heather from the Renaissance English History Podcast, and this is your Tudor Minute for September the 18th. Today, in 1535, Charles Brandon and his wife, his ward, Catherine Willoughby, had a son called Henry. Now, Charles Brandon was famous for having married Henry VIII's sister, Mary, without permission after she had extracted an agreement from her brother that she could marry the ancient French king in exchange for being able to marry anyone she wanted after he died. She married Charles, and they went on to have children after surviving the wrath of Henry. After Mary, died, Charles married his ward, Catherine Willoughby. Their sons, Henry and Charles, would die in a bout of sweating sickness in 1551 within just half an hour of each other. The sweat was one of the most mysterious illnesses in England, and it was supposedly an import of Henry Tudor and his mercenary soldiers when they came in 1485 to invade. It came and went in waves throughout the mid-16th century. It was mysterious, and it took effect unbelievably quickly. A person could feel perfectly fine at breakfast and be dead by dinner. First, they would feel shivery and then have a horrible headache, followed by fever and sweating. Unlike the bubonic plague, there were no bumps on them, just this horrible sweat. Fear of the sweat would be a recurring theme for Henry VIII and his court, who were constantly moving around in the summer to avoid the disease. Sadly, Charles and Henry was born today, were unable to beat it in 1551. That's your Tudor Minute. Remember, you can dive deeper into life in 16th century England through the Renaissance English History Podcast at englandcast.com.